So I got led to this twice this morning. It's pretty interesting. It goes along with everything else that's going on and the beast being revealed in the world. And hold on just a second. Sorry, I had to help a customer. But yeah, so you can pause this and read it. Okay. And then while I was looking at these horns, I saw another horn sprouting among them, a little one. Three of the original horns were pulled out by the roots to make way for it, and in this horn I saw eyes like a human eyes, and a mouth that was full of boasts. As I watched, thrones were set in place. The one of great age took his seat. His robe was white as snow, the hair of his head as pure as wool. His throne was a blaze of flames. Its wheels were a burning fire. A stream of fire poured out, issuing from his presence. A thousand waited on him. 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. A court was held. The books were opened. The great things, the horn was okay. So I've had a ringing in my ears, you guys, lately, and says the great things the horn was saying were still ringing in my ears. And as I watched, the beast was killed and its body destroyed and committed to the flames. The other beasts were deprived of their power. So this is coming by wars in the heavens and spiritual warfare from the children of God and from angels and our Father, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, all the holy heavenly hosts, the woman, um, but received a lease of life for a season and a time. Received a lease of life for a season and a time. I gazed into the vision of the night, and I saw coming on the clouds of heaven one like a son of man. He came to the one of great age and was led into his presence. The man-child being caught up to the throne, on him was conferred sovereignty, glory, and kingship. And men of all peoples, nations, and languages became his servants. His sovereignty is an eternal sovereignty, which shall never pass away, nor will his empire ever be destroyed. Bless you. I, Daniel, was deeply disturbed, and the visions that passed through my head alarmed me. So I approached one of those who were standing by and asked him to tell me the truth about all this. Hold on just a second. And in reply he revealed to me what these things meant. These four great beasts are four kings who will rise from the earth. Those who are granted sovereignty are the saints of the Most High, and the kingdom will be theirs forever and ever. Then I asked to know the truth about the fourth beast, different from all the rest, very terrifying, with iron teeth and bronze claws, eating, crushing, and trampling underfoot what remained, and the truth about the 10 horns on its head, and why the other horns sprouted and the 3 original horns fell, and why this horn had eyes and a mouth that was full of boasts, and why it made a greater show than the other horns. Sorry everybody, I had to cash some people out. But so the kingdom will be theirs and theirs, or theirs forever and ever and ever, the saints of the Most High. Then I asked to know the truth about the fourth beast, different from all the rest, very terrifying, with iron teeth and bronze claws, eating, crushing, trampling underfoot what remained, and the truth about the 10 horns on its head, and why the other horns sprouted, and the 3 original horns fell, and why this horn had eyes and mouth that was full of boasts, and why it made a greater show than all the other horns. This was the horn I had watched making war on the saints, and proving the stronger. Listen to this, guys. Understand this, so you can put this in your mind, in your hearts, and in your every cell of your being, so that you can understand and comprehend this thing, so you know why you go through troubles, persecutions now and in the future. Okay, so you know what's written. This was the horn I had watched making war on the saints and proving the stronger, until the coming of the one of great age, who gave judgment in favor of the saints of the Most High. When the time came for the saints to take over the kingdom, this is what he said. The fourth beast is to be a fourth kingdom on earth, different from all the other kingdoms. It will devour the whole earth. Trample it underfoot and crush it. As for the 10 horns, from this kingdom will rise 10 kings, and another after them. This one will be different from the previous ones, and will bring down 3 kings. He is going to speak words against the Most High, and harass the saints of the Most High. He will consider changing seasons and the law, and the saints will be put into his power for a time, 2 times, and half a time. But a court will be held, and his power will be stripped from him, consumed and utterly destroyed. His sovereignty and kingship and the splendors of all the kingdoms under heaven will be given to the people of the saints of the Most High. His sovereignty is an eternal sovereignty, and every empire will serve and obey him. Here the narrative ends. I, Daniel, was greatly disturbed in mind, and I grew pale, but I kept these things to myself.